Ice is just one of those things you never really give much thought to. I mean, how difficult can it be? Take water, add some cold, wait a while, presto, you've got ice. And now, thanks to technology, it's ready in your freezer anytime you need it. Of course, it wasn't always that easy. Well, there were some folks here in Gloucester, Massachusetts who take that ice very seriously. Ice is their job. And for the past 160 years, the folks here at Cape Pond Ice have taken great pride in turning water, cold, and time into the clearest and coldest stuff on Earth. No wonder they've earned the nickname the coolest guys around. Welcome to Cape Pond Ice. All right, here we go.
My name's Scott Memhard, and I'm the president and general manager here at Cape Pond Ice Company. I've been here since 1983, so I've been in the ice business at Cape Pond in Gloucester for 26 years. My dad and I formed a group to buy the business in 1983, but the company actually dates back to 1848, so we're 161 years old.
For a company to be around for 160 years, can you explain a little bit about maybe what separates Cape Pond Ice from the competitors?
The interesting part to your question is that the competition really relates to changes that have occurred in that 160 years in both the technology of our industry and the markets that we serve. Because when this company was founded, people couldn't walk into their kitchens and open the freezer side of your refrigerator and have ice sitting there.
Right.
Because when the company started, obviously there was no refrigeration, there was no electricity, no cell phones, no internet, no video. So people relied on the iceman to harvest the natural ice crop from local ponds and lakes when it had frozen, thanks to Mother Nature, thick enough. And it was typically, as you'll see in our videos, almost 30 inches thick. Wow. Which is amazing because right now, we're lucky enough if people can ice skate. It's thick enough to ice skate on, let alone harvest natural ice crop from. We use modern ammonia refrigeration technology. We still make 300-pound ice blocks, but we use an indoor tank to do it. Right. And we're still crushing and blowing those into the hold of fishing boats before they go fishing.
This company was originally founded and ice was harvested from a lake, much like a crop of any other kind.
Exactly like a crop.
Has the climate changed that much in the past 160 years?
I'm not a climate expert, but it would certainly appear to me that global warming has been happening for 30 or 40 years. We are on the coast, and so we are tempered by the Atlantic Ocean here, and the company did have an insurance policy even 100-odd years ago, and if we had a mild winter, we would actually bring ice down by railroad car from Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire. Our biggest competition right now is technology, and it's the fact that people can make ice themselves at home, whether you're in a restaurant, at home, a fish processing plant, or even a fishing boat. Many of our fishing boat ice customers have put in new technology that allows them either to have onboard ice making. Some of our ice customers have put in refrigerated seawater chilling systems, so they actually can take seawater and chill it down to 35 degrees and chill their fresh caught herring or mackerel in a brine solution that keeps them preserved, and they've severed themselves from needing an ice company to supply them with the ice supply.
And what do you tell somebody who comes in, whether they're a fisherman with a boat and they're going out and they've been doing it for years, or a consumer who's just trying to stock their fridge? What do you tell them to keep them as a customer?
You can't compete with the basic convenience of being able to make ice yourself, so we end up being a backup supplier, so that when your ice machine is broken down or when it's hot and the ice machine in the restaurant kitchen can't keep up, we're then there as a backup supplier. Same thing for the fishing boats.
Well, you know what? Why don't we go straight into the actual processing facility?
We always start right here. In the old days, Mother Nature did all our freezing for us for free.
Yes.
And it was a lot of human labor. Well, you can smell a variety of things actually, but behind Greg is our central expense, which is our electric meter. So we use electricity to do all the work that Mother Nature used to do for free. So to run our refrigeration compressors.
Now it costs a lot of money.
Our single biggest expense today is electricity to run the refrigeration system, and then the water that we buy to make our ice. The huge orange tank that you're just characterizing here is what holds the liquid ammonia, and then the ammonia is pumped through the refrigeration compressors and then does all the refrigeration work out in the block ice tank and in the ice house and in our ice making machine up on the 3rd floor.
Now, how many gallons does this orange tank here hold?
About 5,000 gallons of liquid ammonia. We're on the ground floor now of our Cape Pond ice house.
Wow, look at that. The Gloucester fisherman.
He's looking a little careworn. He's actually been here in the ice house for about 10 years.
This guy's been frozen like this for 10 years.
Yeah, we've got Jimmy Hoffa upstairs. He's been here a lot longer. But yeah, this is what a 300-pound block of ice looks like. It's 2 feet wide, 4 feet tall, and a foot thick. It's slightly tapered, which allows us to get the ice out of the mold. As you can see, this is an almost virtually perfectly clear block of ice. This is used for our premium sculpting. So we're going to step back out onto our loading dock, which is where the trucks load up and then out onto the wharf.
Okay. Careful of that ice there.
We use an industrial blower, which is basically a giant pump, to blow the crushed ice down into the hold, into the boat, or in this case, into the insulated vats. That's what 2 tons of ice looks like.
Thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate your showing us around, giving us a factory tour, and all the time you've spent with us today. I really appreciate that.
Sharing our history and our business with all your public.
Absolutely. This is Greg Bogosian. I get newengland.com.